shot with in Ye Dosti, where he goes, the motorcycle comes up, disappears, comes up, disappears, comes up, disappears. And when I asked him, there was no art director, he was the only person on the set. I took him aside and said, I want something like this. Again, hmm, hmm, hmm. हो जाएगा. And हो गया. In 2 days he came to me and he said, here is your set. And we took that shot, and I think you all remember that shot, that motorcycle and the sidecar come and go and come and go.
So there are so many incidences that I know about, and if I sit here and talk to you, I think we'll be leaving at 6 in the evening. So unfortunately, time is always a constraint. So before we go, there are some very important questions that I need to ask you. So the first would be the two romances were absolutely opposite of each other, diverse completely. Um, what planning went into that? What was the thought behind it? Was it worked out like that right at the beginning, or did it come along?
A lot of it was on paper as well, because Basanti was a talkative character, and so was Dharamji's character Viru. On the other hand, exact opposites were Abhijit's character Jay and Jayaji's character Radha. So, but for each kind of moment that we had to create, for just Jaya Bahaduri's lamp lighting sequence, it took days and days and days, because we could not, there was only one moment of 2 or 3 minutes where we could take the shot. So we would shoot some other sequence in the morning, break for lunch, and then prepare for this shot, because at around 5:30, quarter to 6, depending on the clouds and the sun, we would get that 2 or 3 minutes, because after that it would be dark, we could not shoot. We would have got the lamp, but we would never have got the background. Here we were able to achieve that only because we waited for that perfect moment. It's called the magic hour. And that's how we got it. Today, technology, advance of technology, you don't need to do all that. Everything can be done in the lab on digitization. So many ways of getting that effect. But in those days,
So, how can we not talk about the Thakur's revenge, which was actually the backbone of the story? And we know that you shot it differently from what the audience got to see. So, can we talk a little about that?
yes, Thakur's revenge. Thakur wanted these two guys because he wanted to take revenge. Obviously, we know that right from the beginning. And at the interval, it is revealed that he doesn't have his arms, they were cut off. But the whole point of the end was that this man, without hands, had trained himself in a way that when the time came, he would personally take revenge from Gabbar. He had to do it, and we'd seen there was a shot in the original where the nails are being struck into the shoe. We see the back of the shoe, the sole, and the nails are being hammered. So all this preparation was there, and finally he was to take revenge by killing Thakur. Now it was the emergency, and they said that will not be allowed. He is a police officer. I mean, he's a police officer, but he's also a human being. His family has been massacred. His feeling of taking revenge, and the whole film is about that, and you want me to cut it. They did not listen and I had to accept it. So we reshot the end, and the police comes and takes him away. So now, when the film comes back, you will see the original. You will see the few scenes that go towards it, and you will see the end in which he takes complete revenge.
Before we open the questions to the audience, I'm sure there are some questions they have. I would just like you to say a little something about Dharamji.
Yeah, it's been difficult talking about it because it's just happened. I think he was the most wonderful man, most finest actor, one of the finest ever, and that place will never be fulfilled, filled by anybody. I'm sure we'll have other actors, good actors will come and go, but there will be no Dharmendra again. He was absolutely magnificent, both as a human being and as an actor, unparalleled. I personally will miss him a lot. I recently met him, I met Sunny and Bobby, and I just don't know what to say, except that I'm sure all of you sitting here will join me in wishing him the very best in his new home, wherever he is.
Thank you, Rameshji. Now we are open. Yes. Please, yes, but somebody has to give him a mic. How will you ask the question? Yeah. But please be brief with your questions because we have a short time and I know many people will like to ask questions. So just...
सिप्पी साहब, वह टू लाइन का वन लाइनर क्या था जो मनमोहन देसाई को सुनाया था इन्होंने, और फिल्म उन्होंने कहा कि मैं नहीं, दूसरे लोग करें, वन लाइनर क्या
वहाँ था कि आर्मी ऑफिसर है एक, और उसके दो ऐसे मिस्टीरियस कैडेट्स, आई मीन आर्मी के लोग थे जो under him there were two mischievous young guys and he liked them. He also did not like their indiscipline, but he remembered that they were very brave and would do anything and everything. So he wanted those two. That was the line. That was...
So from that two lines you actually created Sholay. Was it done... you were present at all the story sessions. Was it done like a...
Yes. We all sat together, made the screenplay, and then the dialogues he would bring.